Hello everybody. Welcome back to creating more RHG characters for the Stones RHG universe. Today, I went ahead and I just laid the list on its side to see what it would be like if we could see a little bit better all of the characters at once. It's not perfect. I kind of just slapped it together really quick, but I think being able to see them all at once is kind of interesting. And having it horizontal like this allows me to do so. This is actually the current list of all 94 characters, all on one screen without them being super tiny, because when it was vertical I had to make them super tiny. But, yeah, I just wanted you guys to take this in a little bit as we get started here. Kadu, what's up, buddy? I have Hipishi up next for what is essentially number 95. Only 5 away from our 100 mark at this point. And once I hit that 100 point, I think I am going to take that soft cap break and get some animation done. I'm wondering what the first 1v1 should be, or who you would like to see at least come to life first. What's up, Razor Teeth? What's up, DS Mister? Gia Wrong? How you doing, guys? Modern Jack. We had just finished these ones here, Olivine and Lava Lamb Chops, the last time we were live on Friday. It should be Neptune and Ultra Savior. That's why they're having the tournament, so that they don't fight, because they can't fight each other. If they're to fight each other, it just ends everything. They'll take the entire universe down. Dude versus Lem? Lemonio versus Dude McNewt? Two brutes going at it? That's a pretty good idea, DS Mister. I like that. Steve Lava Chicken? No, Lamb Chop. Oh, that sea was disgusting. Is it Metapome? What's a meta? Timmy Pickle. Hello. Look at them all. They're beautiful. Quite the Pokedex we got here. Shall we just hop in? Let's hop in. Hipishi. Up to bat. Let's get his color. Do I have my randomizer? I don't. What about someone with earthbending or another large hammer? None of those characters exist, but there is like 100 almost to choose from. All right, let's get him a color. Ooh. Okay. What's up, GB? Hipishi. Hipishi. Makes you think of hip. Hip and cool. Hipishi. So we did a brute, a gloopy, a cloud person, Cash, Rackstem, a Knight, and then Razor Teeth, Nature, Clown, Bot, Avian. This is currently 94 of them. This is what Gen 1 looks like right now, with 5 more to go to hit 100. And right now I'm trying to decide what I want to do for Hipishi. What do you guys think? What do you want to see another thing of? We just did a Brute and a Gloopy and a Cloud person, a Cashier person. Rackstem. We haven't done another Knight yet. This is the first Knight. But I'm trying to see. It's been a minute since we've done an Elder. No, I guess this wasn't that far off. In lack of, I would say Insect is the smallest class, other than Knight, which was just created, but they're hard to bake. I don't like making the bugs. They're not fun. Ultra Savior Neptune first. And get them alive and moving. I kind of want to save them for when I feel like I'm really in my zone, you know? Like, I want to be like at my peak animation abilities before I tackle them. Does that make sense? I really want another Rajamations character. We only have 2 of those, which is Yamaha and Rajamations, the original. I haven't named their species yet, but they have like stacking abilities. They get takedowns and they get something that stacks. Let's try that. I want something that stacks. What that is, I don't know yet. What's up, Crow? Quack. What's up, Waddle? How's everyone doing? You guys have a good weekend? What's up? Yo, what's up, T-Gang? How you doing, buddy? Hey, I hope you're not out in the smoke today. If you have to be, give yourself a lot of breaks, man. It's really bad out there. Thanks, buddy. I am till 4 p.m. Keep your liquids up, dude. Keep your liquids up. The air quality is really bad. Really bad. Hipishi. Let's see. Oop, let's get some object drawing on. You can't even see 200 yards in front of you. Yeah, we have a tracker that shows like poor air quality. Yesterday morning, anything over 200 is considered really unsafe. And yesterday morning at our house, or right around our area, we were almost at 700 for the air quality. Anything above 200 is considered really unsafe. 700, I've never seen anything like it. So today we're at like the 300-400s. We're trying to keep the house sealed up as best we can, but yeah, it's bad out there. It's really not good. Yeah, there is an app for it, yeah. And I would highly suggest, I don't know what it's called, but if you check the App Store, I'm sure there'd be something that's like weather, like air conditioning app. I'm alright, like we're inside. It's just really not good. There's no way to avoid it. It is what it is. But there's a fire that's in the north that is causing a lot of smoke. And what's happening is we also don't have a lot of wind at the same time. And so it's leaving this thing where the smoke is kind of rolling in and then it's just staying in the valley and just building. So it's like all yesterday we just stayed in our rooms and just boxed in. What if his weapons are 2 P axes? Like the letter P? Roger Mason characters are typically something that stack. They have a stackable. Like something that will increase or stack as they get knockdowns, takedowns. I'm trying to decide what they could be. Yeah, all my animals are inside, except for my chickens. They just gotta take the L. It is what it is. They gotta do their best. I really can't do anything for them. My guinea pigs are not happy. My dog is not happy. Let's see. Is there any weapons we could take inspiration from? I feel like I've never done so many scythes in my life. So many scythes and bars. But bars are fun. But so many scythes. New season of Pokemon got started. Got 5 on Saturday and at a challenge. I'm going to another challenge tonight. Let's go. That's super exciting. You love to hear it. What about... I'm surprised you guys are able to get product, man. That visual was really murky. I had an idea there, but it's just, it died. It was dead in the water. I want something that stacks. Just gonna draw some shapes until something feels like it sticks. Huh. What's up, Ink? What's up, baby? Mr. Toast, how are you today? All right, well, I'm gonna look at this list. I'm gonna see if I can find some weapons inspiration. I think if I can find him a weapon, it'll kind of trigger everything else. Working on explaining my magic system. This ink is 94 original created RHG characters from dubbing the Stones RHG universe. These are all people's names that commented on my TikTok that I created original official characters for. I've been doing this for like, I don't know, 3 weeks now. And there's storylines connecting them now. There's different species. They're on a planet. There's god characters. There's factions that you have to choose between. I'm doing a massive 1v1 tournament. And I'm going to be bringing these characters all to life. And I've made, I would say, 80 out of these 95 all live. I love the unique character weapons like Titanium, Tori, and Toa Central. Yeah. Orange, what's up, buddy? I want to see what the first 1v1 matchup could be. Or who we want to see just come to life first. Like, even if I'm doing a little short where I'm animating them, you know, using their weapons in some way or something. Solomon versus Kermalerma, the alien matchup. Solomon, Kermalerma. What's up, Comic Pyro? You know, 10 years ago, I would have wanted to see my character be a godlike, overpowered character. Now I just want someone who's unique and well-rounded as a character. That's the best character. That's why, when the god characters were made, it was like, well, they can't be in the tournament, so... I spend anywhere between a half hour to an hour and a half per character. They are all animation ready. They are made with, like, not being too heavy. You know, not too weighted down with a bunch of details. They're made in mind with a clear character identity, with unique mechanics, with clarity on their actions and what they're doing, without having to have like a story to tell you and describe to you what it is that they are capable of or doing. It should be able to be illustrated in animation without any spoken or written down text. There is. I did separate them. Oh, you mean like on this list? Not on this list, but like visually? 2v2, Kerma Lerma and Solomon versus 2 clowns. That'd be fun. This list here separates them by team, but I think you mean separate them visually on the roster. Ink, you have no idea, man. Like, there's different species. Like for instance, we have the clowns. Let me see if I can pull out all the clowns. Help me if I'm missing any. We have the clown types. Let's go over this. This is fun. That's not a clown. Certex, you're not a clown. What are you doing? There's a bunch of different character types. And right now I'm going through. Where are the clowns at? Hobble Hobble Bobo. Is that all of our clowns? Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a clown. Ren's is sweet. We've got clowns. We've got robots. We've got... that's not even all my robots either. We've got other ones we made up, like Gloopies, Cloud People. This is the Cloud Royalty. The Brutes. Nick has to be there. This is Dollyog's count. What's up, buddy? It's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm really zoomed out. This is a massive canvas. What else? I feel like I'm missing a brute, too. I'm missing a brute here somewhere. No? Am I really not missing one? There's the robots. There's more than these. Oh yeah, Lava Lamb Chops, the most recent one. So like these are all the same class. These guys are all the same class. You've got mother, father, the perfect son, and the black sheep of the family. All the clowns. The cashier types, which we're going to go through and we're going to rename everything. And we're going to give actual names to these individuals the further we go. Where is the other cashier? Right here. Nabma. Nope. I'm like pull these off to the side so that I just have them available, even if they aren't. This might be helpful also. We have the cursed children. Z, Mio, El Stevie. Is that all the cursed children? Help me find out. The aliens, that's right, the aliens. We got Solomon, Kerma Lerma. We're missing... Do the Gloopies, do they sit into the same category as the aliens? I think they do. They're just a subset. Like, these technically are all the aliens, but they're like subclassed. You know what I mean? Bluebot, missing Bluebot, yes. Thank you. Yeah, if you see one in the classes that I'm missing, please let me know. Because technically all the Gloopies are also alien, but the subclass is Gloopy. You know what I mean? Am I missing any more Gloopies? Or is it just those three? No, there's one more Gloopy. Raxdam for the Brutes? Yeah, that could be next to the Brutes. There's only one knight. That's the solo knight so far. There's only one knight so far. The Raxdams could be next to the Brutes, because they're Brutes, but, like, they're not just Brutes, you know? Tofu Shop. No, that's Razor Teeth. This is gonna help because I want to add to our... I'm missing so much. I had to feel like I had to be here for this. You're still at the very beginning of this, man. I haven't even started animating them. I will do a write-up as we get closer. I'm only 5 people left to getting 100. And I wanted to take a soft cap stop at 100 to take a break. And, but I think right now what I'm doing is something I think I needed to do a while ago. We just kind of just like visually break down the different groups, so I don't have to keep like describing them, or even when I'm looking to make a new character, I can just look and be like, oh yeah, Lucid's a Gloopy. Lucid. And I also need to name these things, like these Gloopy classes are only called Gloopies because the first one was named Gloopy. The Rajamations class was only called Rajamations because it was the first one was the Rajamations. Same thing with Raxdem. He's the first of his kind. Oh, what about this? Like, El Stevie's also in a Raxdem, even though she is... Like, Z is also part of the Cats. Even though... Like, there's people who are subclassed more than one thing. These are the Cats. Since Squid and Pantsu? Who's Pantsu? You get the Bugs, which is like just 2 of them. Oh yeah, I have to go back and redraw some of these because they actually just a screenshot. Oh, Pambuelli. Pambuelli, they're part of an is like an element class. Pambuelli is an element class with Jelly Jam. Pambuelli and Jelly Jam, they're just one element. They're like made up of one thing. Like, they're just sauce. You know what I mean? Come on. Pambuelli's whole body is a weapon because it just shifts the peanut mass around. The Razor Tooths? I feel like I'm missing some of these still too. Where are the Razor Tooths? Razor Tooth, where you at? Razor Tooth, where'd you go? Hello? Am I blind? Come on. I have to be blind. Oh, there he is. I see him. Yeah. There's another Ridgetooth. Oh, it's Tofu Shop. That's right. Avians, yes. Avians were also one of the first classes to be like subsetted too. So we have Chronicle. Let's go back. The first Avian, which is Crow for Crow. Then it was Chronicle. And then Yeedeman. I think that's all the Avians, right? And then there's a subclass of Elders. Who's our old boys? We got Tofu Shop is also a subclass Elder. Duck. There's only one duck. If it's a one of, that I might not continue, I guess. I don't know about Wild Duck. Wild Duck's a one of one. Gotta love how diverse this world is and how all these characters get made. It adds to the world, but it really does. Like, I feel like I'm not much of a writer, but I feel like I'm good at world building from the sense of creating little characters and personalities. Kind of like what I used to do for D&D. Like, I didn't write out my whole world. I would create people, and then I'd make those people be really unique and have characterizations to them that made them very visual. And then I'd just put them in a position that kind of like fit that personality type. And then I built the world with the people, essentially, first. Am I missing an Elder? Guys? Is there another Elder? Help me find. We have Tofu, Yeedeman, and Mio. Is there... I feel like there's another Elder I'm missing. Look for beards. Oh, Citrus, the first. Piss Grandpa. What I do for world building is build characters, then build a world and limit that character and play off them. Yeah. I think that's close to what I'm doing. So aliens, gloopies, clowns, the Cloud family. The Royals, which is Kingly, Queenly, and Prince Dave. Where's Prince Dave at? Prince Dave was like, yeah, Prince Dave. And then Queenly is going to be up here. Oops. I'm not trying to remove them for the position. I'm duplicating them. Looks like I didn't do that effectively with Waddle Duck. Or Tick. Sorry, that was Tick. The Royals. Are you gonna put the characters that are just humans? I don't know what to do with the just like human guys, to be honest with you, because technically, like in this universe, they wouldn't even be called humans. You know, it would just be like the native race to Stone Mountain. So it would be technically called something entirely different, I guess. Oh yeah, and then we have the Underworld people, which is Anya VA, Spectre, Skelly Guy, Tua Central, oops, Tua Central, Vessel, Am I missing somebody? People who have like soul pulling abilities. Stonians? Stoners? Lol. Is this all of the classes so far? Oh yeah, Mom Sheep. Mom Sheep will also be in Underworld. But I feel like I'm missing another soul pulling character. Maybe I'm not. Is TH in the robots? Yeah, TH is in the bots. Is that all the robots too? Okay. Human, element, human, human, royalty. Oh, Milkfast would be in the Underworld. Rogemations, Oliver, human. Luzar, human. Human. Underworld, bug. Alien, human, kind of. Oh, I put tick twice. Who was there before, I wonder? I moved somebody off of the list. Here, let's save that and open up the other one. This might crash my computer, honestly. I gotta see who's next to Shadow real quick. Tick was next to Shadow, which is there. So who was next to Skelly Guy? Oh, Soup Deprived. Okay. So we're actually like this. There we go. Or Oliver Comics and Orange Hat. Yeah, they'd be sick. DK Zai, human, element, human, cat, human, brute, imaginary demon. I don't know where demon. Do we have enough for a demon class? I don't know. Robot cashiers, underworld, overuse, human. I think. Yeah, human. Titanium is a heavy. But not of any class, so they'd be like over here. Void. Clown, human, avian, human? Question mark? Nature, human, underworld, human, bot, underworld, human, Razortooth, elder, cursed child, human, alien. I'm gonna go back up top. Human, Raxtem, God, Duck. Aquatic, but I've never really been able to hit aquatic more than once, question mark. This is a Raxtem, but also a cursed child. Brute, human, cloud, clown, element, brute, cat and underworld, Rogemations, avian, clown, royalty, robot. Make sure I'm hitting everyone. Cloud, human, gloopy, brute, cashier type, bug, elder and Razortooth, Raxtem, gloopy, cloud, robot, royalty, cat and cursed child, avian and elder, robot, clown, nature, Razortooth. What is Agent Smith? What is Agent Smith? Alien? Like, it's not a human. Robot? I don't even know. But doesn't have like an identity of a robot. Maybe we have agents. Maybe agents will become a separate subclass. And they're like part robot, part something else. Knight, which we just started. Raxtem, cashier, cloud, loopy, and brute. So I think we have everyone's subclass now. I think this is everyone's subclass and creature type. Yo. Some of these families, I thought they were bigger. Like, I thought there was more razor teeth in this, but I guess not. Element, I still don't know what to do with this class. The cats, not very many cats. The cursed children are fun. 2 pink ones, I don't know how that happened. The brutes we've gone hard on. Raxtem. Clowns. Aliens. And then there's like gloopies in the aliens, then Rogemations, and these are just like one-offs. The cashier family, the Cyclopses, that have the 7 deadly sins of gluttony, greed, and wrath. The robots, you have the water type, the electric type, kind of like plasma, martial arts, radiated damage, and then the superposition, like I guess gravity controller guy, kind of, because you superposition bars. The avians plus the elder, avian, just the elders. The guardian, and then up here was also the underworld people. Is that it? I'm gonna have to like move all these down because like we're definitely gonna fill those other spots. I want to move these ones over actually. I could just do this because this shouldn't get any wider than it is. Yeah, I shouldn't have to go any wider. So we'll just do this. Yeah, what do you guys think? That way we can kind of see our subclasses visually a little easier. So when we want to add to a subclass, we have this like visual to work with. Tori. That's right. That's right. I put Tori as a rack stem. It's also Underworld. Thank you. Because I can go alongside here easily. Because as long as I don't go... like, I just gonna need space here, so I can keep going down there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, looking at Hypatia again. What's up, Connor? What was I even doing with Hypatia? I lost track now. Damn. Oh yeah, I wanted to make it the Roger Mason's character. So Alien. Alien with a stacking passive. So what I just did was I went through and I kind of like pulled out all of our subclasses. What's up, Prince Dave? I pulled all of our subclasses out so we can kind of visualize the family groups we're making. Because I wanted to finish off our last 5 strong, and I wanted to do something where I was, you know, adding to like this Roger Mason's alien culture, but I wanted to visualize kind of what all the other classes subtypes are, and so I went horizontal with our list, which isn't great. It's not perfect. I kind of just threw it together, and then I pulled out all the subclasses and put them to the side and grouped them. But I want to look here. So the Roger Mason's alien culture, they have a stacking passive when they get takedowns. And that stacking passive on takedown adds to their strength in some way. And is usually visually depicted on their body. So like, what if we did like tentacles or something? Like, oops, same color. Every takedown has a tentacle. That get pretty crazy. Each takedown you have to get like add a tentacle and animate that. That's a lot of secondary animation you have to work on probably. Unless they were static, but then it would look very similar to the other ones, I guess. And I mean, if it's static, what's it gonna do? Let's play with some shapes. Let's play with some shapes. Spikes, maybe? I mean, that would look very similar to the razor teeth people, but maybe it's applied in a different way. And so it makes sense. Let's see. Because if it's the same color, I think the concept can be the same. Because it's not teeth. But it might wash out his silhouette. Yeah, I don't like that. What's up, Axe Jag? How we doing, y'all? What kind of weapon can we give him? scythe and staff. What if we went just sword on this guy? I know I do sword a lot, but there's a lot of sword weapons. Sword is a strong, just good weapon. But we can add different stylizations to make it interesting, and then also give it a different passive to make it interesting. Let me see. Let's see. Your lag is that bad? Uh-oh. Are you sure you're up to date? You're up to live? What about daggers? I haven't done a single dagger person, question mark? Dagger? It's not very a Rajamations type of weapon though, unless we can make them multiply in some way that makes sense. Kami asked, how do you think of the story? I didn't read it yet. I have it saved. I have it tabbed, essentially. But I have not read it yet. But I saw it as soon as you posted, I was like, okay, I'm going to read this. And I wanted to make sure you knew that I was going to read it, but I haven't read it yet. How am I going to hold this? But when I do read it, I'm going to let you know. Promise. Okay, so what if he has daggers and something stacks when he gets takedowns? What could that be, and how does it apply to daggers? Huh. Making music while watching this? Alright. I love when people are being creative whilst we're being creative. Could it be head work? Like head gear? It's kind of cool. Oh no, I'm lagging. Oh no! Wait, did that just fix it? No, it didn't. I gotta reopen Flash, it's lagging. What's up, Penelope? Hello. How are you today? I'm opening Flash back up because it crashed for animate. Writing one of the many stories I got in my head, especially the one of this inspired world based on RHG and Sojo. That'd be cool. I think I'm gonna slowly lose my voice because of the smoke. My air condition in my area is really bad. Oh, here it is. 301 plus is hazardous. Jesus. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys why my voice is going to go out, I think. That cannot be a real number. Okay, I'm not that bad. This can't be real, right? 2,000? What? Whoa. That's crazy. So I'm in the purple, which is very unhealthy and hazardous. but 2K is like, are they just dying? Like, I don't even... Is that survivable? So was the last word I think I'd lose his voice. Lol. I feel like the air is thick, and I'm in like the 600s. 2,000. I don't understand how they're alive. I feel like that's like you need to not, like, you can't be there. Like, the air is not usable at all. Like, you're just breathing actual poison. Is there a way to do knife-based back bling? Dagger back bling? Try to do dagger back bling or headgear, but I feel like you can't stack this very well because the more of these you have, the more it's gonna like just take up space but not look good. Anything in the purple, you're supposed to wear a gas mask in your house. Anything above 300. Wings? I don't know if I want to do wings again unless we're doing an avian, but I don't want to do an avian. This is a Rajamation's character, so you're supposed to spawn something on takedown. That's the thought process. But I don't know what it is or why. I put daggers in his hand just as an idea. I was thinking that tick, but it doesn't look very good. Like, it doesn't... The appeal is not there. The aesthetic is not there. And honestly, I don't really like daggers as a weapon. I only was like just thinking that route because I haven't done daggers in a long time. I feel like daggers in what we do are kind of boring. You know, your trails are garbage. Tippish being fish? Oh. Fish would be nice. We do need more aquatic types. Maybe that's just a better take. That might just be a better take, honestly. Since we're not really flowing with the Rajamations. Fish are so hard. Big old fishtail. I don't want to animate a big old fishtail though. That doesn't like get me excited. That's the hardest thing about the aquatic category, I think. It's like I'm not going to turn the character into a fish. What's up, Touchmate? You know what I mean? I don't want to touch him. I don't want to touch him. I don't want to turn him into a fish. But is there something we can do aesthetically? That doesn't require extra animation? We don't know what the stick is yet. We're figuring it out. We're thinking aquatic type, but I haven't locked anything in yet. What if I went for this headdress that kind of looks like it's a headdress that kind of looks like a fins.
Dark wave. Break it down. Dark wave.
Yeah, Vaporeon, yeah. A fin mohawk? That'd be kind of sick. I think that fits. Maybe go a little bit lighter here, though. Okay. What are we thinking for weapon? What's something that is somewhat aquatic that we can do for a weapon? Like, my initial thought is like something like this, where you have like these like fish spike arms, but I usually don't like weapons like this that are only the extension of the arm, you know? Fish hook. That's kind of sick. That does work. Something like this, but thicker, is an idea. On a line, maybe? Is that boring? I feel like that's kind of boring. Harpoon gun? You feel kind of one and done though, you know? Like you shoot it once and then that's it. You're like, okay. You know? And you have to lug the weapon around the whole time. So it's kind of like a heavy weapon that's not super useful. I like your thinking though. Like you're on the right path, but that's the inherent issues with the harpoon gun. We're close though, dude. Fishing nets, harpoons, hooks, anchors. Yo, what if he's got a big anchor? That'd be kind of sick. Anchor would be sick. Some Nautilus type business. Oops. No. We're on the right path. I can feel it. We're on the right path. How does he wield this bad boy? Seen those videos where they eat a crab or lobster, they can clean out the shells and use them as warship tank dioramas? Yes, I have seen that. Later, Penelope. Add change to it? Maybe. I'm not entirely opposed to that. Ooh, you know what? The other thing I think is cool about ocean stuff is barnacles. Is there a way we could add barnacles to him in some way? I'm changing how he's standing. I'm putting this weapon behind him. We're getting somewhere with this, though. This is the right path. Huge barnacle beaks would be dope. Yeah, I'm trying to think about where to play it. I'm spinning with him looking like part of Davy Jones's crew, yeah. On hit effect, barnacle bubbles. Barnacles or bubbles. Ooh. Or the more hits he lands with, the bigger it gets. Maybe. That could be also kind of consequential. That could, like, make it bad for him, you know what I mean? Like, he gets to a point where he can't even carry it. And that could be kind of bad. You know what I mean? Like, bigger doesn't necessarily mean better. Tentacle limbs Luffy treatment. We kind of have that with Vessel already. But we're on the right track. This is good. We are on the right track for sure. Like, this is close. Anchor weapon. False glowing eyes like vampire squids? Maybe. I don't know how I feel about it. I want to showcase that it's got like an end to it, so I'm trying not to cover it up. Gil Grunt from Skylanders? I don't know who that is. I feel like the anchor just needs an effect. Like the anchor needs... We need an effect from the anchor. You know what I mean? Like, it just needs, like, a really sick effect that is in line with it being aquatic. That's what I feel like. Water, fish, bubbles, fish netting, other hooks. This is tough, man. Think of pets, think of secondary movement. An eye on the anchor would be pretty cool when he hits people. Enough times he can drag them to the deep, like that Tar in Death Stranding. Cavitation bubbles? Vapor-filled voids? Oh. That might be kind of hard to illustrate, though. I don't know if I'm talented enough for that. That's a pretty cool idea, though. I'm just not sure how to execute it in an animation way that makes a lot of sense, you know? We're close. We're close. We're close. We're close.
I like it.
Could we simplify it to, like, jet streams or something? Then again, animating water is like a pain in the butt, man. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not fun. I'll tell you that much. You know what I mean? Creates like a geyser or something. A tiny crab trying to hang onto the hook. That might be kind of cute. Maybe he has a pet. Sorry. The air's here really bad. What if we gave it a hook? A little bit of chains like suggested earlier. Huh? 6. This. But all those moves are hella dusty. Like if you ever seen dolphins bring up dirt to trap their prey, that'd be kind of cool. We could do something like that. That could be an effect, though. Unless we tie it in. Because I could see him using this chain. Like, I could see him using this chain to grab it. As well as... Like, he can grab and wield it, but he can also just have it, like, dangle. Like, it can just dangle behind him, but he can also grab this chain for, like, a little bit of added length. I think I can make the edit stroke, what is it, spacing? What if I do 10? It's a little bit better. I'm trying to do it in a way that'll be animatable. Because if you do like the chains like this, like back and forth, I promise you're gonna go insane. The juice is not worth the squeeze like that. This is very young. I think it works. Because he can use it like a big, like a heavy flail, essentially. Like a heavy, short-ranged flail, kind of. I mean, it takes away the melee aspect to it, though. I really want him to use it melee. Because then you're just going to swing it almost always. This is tough. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna take a quick lunch and try to get my try to clean up the, like, I don't know, like clear out the air in here, because I feel like I'm having a harder time breathing because of the air quality. Can you ride it like a skateboard? I think that'd be sick. That might just be flavor text though. I'm gonna take a quick lunch break. I'll come back, see if I can clear up the air in here. Is just like really bad. I'm gonna try to get some fans going or something. I'm gonna have some lunch, come back, and we're gonna finish up Papishi, okay? I'm having a hard time focus because of it. I will be right back, friends. BRB, BRB.